各位网易的网友，大家好，欢迎大家再次光临我的明星聊天室。如果这段时间大家观察一下你身边的公交站、地铁站，你会发现一部片子它即将要跟大家见面了。然后因为这部片子有一位非常重要的主创，大家很熟悉他，可能在年轻像我这代人年轻的时候，真的是看着他的电影，了解了好莱坞，然后了解了世界的各地的一种电影的文化。哦，这位观众这位明星今天来到我们现场，也应该是我们明星聊天室从开播到现在迎来的最有名，也是最受大家期待的一位好莱坞的影星，这就是我身边的基努·里维斯。Welcome, Keanu Reeves. Nice to see you here.
Thank you very much.
OK，然后这部片子大家看到它应该能想起来，就是《太极侠》。片子其实从北京电影节宣传到现在已经快有3、4个月了，然后期待那么久，它终于要走上大荧幕。我们也因为基努·里维斯认识一位新的武打明星，这就是他的好朋友陈虎，是我们电影的男主角。来，
你好，大家好，我是陈虎。
陈虎和基努·里维斯中间这位是我们的女主角叶青。叶青这一次在里面演的是一个，其实是一个润滑剂，它连接了两边正邪两边的一个很重要的一个角色。然后也跟大家打个招呼吧。
网易的朋友们，大家好，我是叶青。
首先因为这个片子叫《太极侠》，太极是中国文化很重要的一部分，然后很难得是一位好莱坞的影星，他第一次做导演，选择了这么重要的题材来拍。但我想知道，就是因为你们两位其实是好朋友，最早是谁想到用太极这个题材作为一个切入点？
最早是我们俩商量的，就是说我们要以一个你要拍一个功夫片，你肯定得有一个先有确定一个一个功夫的功夫的类型。然后我们觉得，第一我比较擅长太极，然后第二呢，太极跟一般的武术比，它更有内涵，更有传统，更有传承，它可以上升到一个哲学的层面去，不仅仅是一个武技。然后另外当时在8年前我们要做这个太极的时候，这个太极的题材还是很新鲜的，不像今天已经
突然一下，
对，突然一下太极就好像很热闹，所以当时我们就决定要拍一个时装的太极片，在太极在现代这个社会，想让大家看到这个太极拳在今天这个社会是什么样子的，而不是一个古装片。
但这个我想是问一下导演，也是里面的也是主演之一的基努·里维斯先生就说到，其实那个时候，太极这个概念最早算是陈虎告诉你的吧？你看到他那种印象，就 first impression of Tai Chi，what's that?
My first impression?
Yeah, when Taiger showed you your first impression of.
I don't know, but the first time that I saw Taiger, I guess, was in 1997 for the Matrix trilogy, and he was part of Yuan Wuping's action team. And some of the people in the team did a bit of, not an exhibition, but they did some stuff, and I think Taiger did some of his form, and it was remarkable.
对，第一次其实那个接触太极，其实还是要说回到，就是第一次认识陈虎的时候，大概是97年的时候，然后当时那个正在拍这个黑客帝国的3部曲，那当时陈虎是这个原八爷的这个我训练团队的这个一名教官嘛，来负责这个教Keanu这个功夫。然后当时看到了陈虎向他展示了很多种功夫，让你觉得印象特别深刻。
其实陈虎之前在好莱坞其实闯荡了很多年。我前一阵子看过一部片子，我居然在里面发现你在人群里面，也是一场打斗的戏。
是吗
？Fight Club。Fight
Club？Yeah，
应该是有你。我特别，因为当时现场只有一个亚裔的演员在现场。
是吗？
对，然后
应该没有吧？应该没有吧？
然后，但其实。那么多年，你们当时遇到的时候，那时候会有一些他给你影响什么？因为他原来是并不会功夫，那时候你要去调教一个完全不会功夫，而且其实年纪并不年轻的一个演员，当时你们最需要去帮他做什么？
当时最需要的就是我觉得就他比较硬嘛，他的肢体比较硬。我们首先要做的就是 让他把肢体展开，特别是他的腿比较硬，因为他以前是打冰球的，这个花了我们很多时间，因为每天可能至少得花1-2个小时吧，就仅仅是在压腿拉筋，然后当然也是因为这个原因，所以我们聊天聊得特别多，因为你坐在那儿压腿，你能干嘛呢？没啥事儿干，那就聊天吧，那就聊中国话吧，聊中国功夫吧，当然还聊了很多其他的事情啊。
那个时候，你们两个是他比较感兴趣的，可以跟他翻一下，就是他比较感兴趣的时候，当时你们的聊的话题是什么
？Tiger was introducing about like when he was training you for the Matrix, you spent days and just, for example, just to do a stretching, like 2 hours a day just to do stretching, and that's when you have a lot of time to have a conversation. And he introduced the origin of Tai Chi culture to you. And what was the interesting spots that you picked from all this conversation?
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember any particular conversation from 2001 and 1997, other than some of the stories that he shared with me about his master and their training, and then him, obviously the days that we spent together, stretching or, helping me with wire and stuff. But the things that stuck with me, I guess, were really stories about his master and.
你们当时聊就是说，比如
现在去回忆当时的那个具体的那个聊天的内容，实在是不太容易能想起来。但是他印象很深的是，当时陈虎告诉了他很多关于陈虎自己的师傅的一些这个功夫上的造诣和一些这个特别的他的一些这个特别的功法，是吧？这个就非常深的吸引住了 Keanu。
And stories about his life, we just, talk. Eventually, just got to know each other better. It's like, where'd you grow up? Where'd you come from? What are you doing? How'd you get here? Who are you?
当然还有陈虎个人的这个成长经历，包括他是从哪儿来的呀，怎么长大的呀，然后他是怎么到的好莱坞啊，然后这个过程当中他都经历过哪些努力啊，等等这些啊。
跟师傅练武里面其实有好几段，包括这个人其实他的心理变化呀，然后他的这个功夫的一个成长，其实好多都是通过他跟那个大师，就他的师傅的对弈来慢慢带出来的。但其实那些东西会跟你原来你跟你的师傅的交手什么的会比较像吗？得到一些灵感吗在里面？
会有一些我自己就是从小跟师傅练功的这些影子在里边，但是你肯定不完全一样啊。但是就电影肯定是源于生活的，高于生活的，但是确实有很多相似的地方啊，比如说在自己的心魔克服自己的欲望上边，我觉得是特别相似啊，因为真实的训练更需要你克服心魔，克服你自己的欲望啊。
其实有一个问题是想问两位，就演员和导演，其实因为它里面很多那种打斗，我到最后会感觉它其实不是那种很纯粹的太极，或者说很传统的中国功夫，它有点像 MMA 的，就那种混合格斗的那种感觉的东西。就是你们怎么去设计它的这个打斗的风格，包括说可能这个打太极的这个人跟打不同流派的人他去对峙的那个时候，他的那个设计的方向啊、风格这方面，你们是怎么考虑的？然后杨先生。
Here's a question for both of you. She has just seen the movie, and was all of those kung fu that Tiger had in all of the fight scenes Tai Chi? Because to her it looks like a mixture of a few like different types of fighting skill. And at some point, it even like had a hint of MMA, maybe. And so how was this whole kung fu scene selected and designed in the movie?
You want to talk about that?
You can talk a little bit.
Okay. So we wanted to have different styles. So I worked with Yuan Wu-ping, the action director and choreographer, and also in speaking with Taiger in terms of, we had a kung fu tournament and we have an underground fighting. So what did we want to do? So we wanted to show, and then we also had Taiger's journey. And when we meet Taiger, the first thing we see him doing is some shows, just doing the pushing hands. And so what is his journey? So we wanted to, in the tournament, we picked very traditional Chinese, sorry.
其实关于陈虎在片中的他个人的打斗风格，这个呢其实是按照2条线去设计的，并且这2条线合在一起呢，其实也是同时传达了陈虎这个人物在故事上的这个转变。比如说具体来说呢是这样，就其中有一条线是陈虎作为这个在国内的这个他的那个武术比赛参加的这些武术比赛，另外一条线就是在香港发生的那些地下的那些黑拳啊。
So we thought it would be fun to just do different styles. So in the Kung Fu tournament through the film, we see him fight different styles, and we're seeing him when he goes to the tournament changing. He starts to, he starts in the first fight. We're seeing some pretty traditional Tai Chi blocks, strikes, postures. I must say we invented a form called Ling Kong Tai Chi that uses, his own style, Yang, a little Chen, a little flavors. And then through the course of the film, and then in the underground fights, we took opportunities to show other styles. So you're kind of going from this traditional pushing hands and dodging spear, and then, the first fight, and then he changes, his style changes, and part of what we wanted to show is that also he absorbs other people's style.
其实这个部分最好还是由 Taiger 来翻，对吧？所以其实这正好就讲了你的部分嘛，对啊。Yeah, I think it's better if Taiger tells the Chinese side of what you just said.
Okay.
It's all about his kung fu.
就他说，在这个刚开始，我们看到这个我的打斗的这个方式，它还是比较传统的太极的。当然，现在大家对太极本身就有误解啊，大家所看到的太极是公园里边大家打的健身的太极和舞台上大家表演的太极舞，大家觉得那个就是太极，因为大家从来没有在说竞技状态上看到一个太极和任何人一个其他项目或者参加过正式的格斗比赛，大家没有见过，所以在大家脑子里边太极就必须是这样的，
慢悠悠的
啊，他不这样打你就不是在打太极。其实所谓的太极，其实它只是一个只要你是引劲落空的，只要你是借力打力的，什么都可以是太极。而且你这么慢，你怎么打人？就大家就对太极是一个很大的误解。当然，在这个电影里边呢，它就我的这个打斗的这个 style， 它是跟着人物的性格来变化的。刚开始它比较单纯，然后根据他的邪恶的一面越来越强，越来越强，对力量的渴望越来越大，越来越大。他的招式就越来越刚猛，越来越刚猛，越来越刚猛，甚至吸收了很多其他拳法的这些刚猛啊、快速的东西来表现。其实跟他这个人物的心理是息息相关的，而不仅仅是就是在表现一个武术啊。
其实我想知道你们两位，你是习武的人，但他并不算是习武的人。其实你们对哪种流派，其实本身自己是蛮感兴趣的。
We know that Taiger is a professional kung fu master, but you're not. So, respectively, what is your favorite genre, if there were one, of kung fu?
My favorite genre?
Yeah.
Or maybe not in kung fu, but like
Martial
martial arts.
Yeah, or a fighting skill.
Yeah.
Is there something particularly interesting to you?
It's about movies or life?
No,
What are we
your
talking
life. Your life.
about? Do I have a favorite martial art?
Yeah.
No.
You're not that kind of martial art fan, or
No, I mean, I enjoy, kung fu movies. I enjoy fighting. I mean, I like boxing. I was watching some Muay Thai last night. I think I love speaking with people who practice. It's a profound thing. And I am merely a fan.
其实他是这样，就是说这个各种打斗当中，他可能都有他感兴趣的。其实他在这方面的兴趣还挺，他很喜欢看， 比如说这个有这个拳击啊，或者是比如泰拳啊，其他的这些如果有时间看的时候，他都会看看，就是总的来说都有兴趣，但他并没有比如说特别针对哪一种功夫，说情有独钟，然后那个有特别被吸引。
其实我因为在国外那么久，你做不同的那种，比如说踢拳也好，或者说他们武术指导，会不会其实你现在你的爱好吸收了更多一些西洋的东西进去？
当然，这个电影它本身，我觉得我比较喜欢就李小龙，就因为他当年他也是一个传统武术出身的，他去了美国以后，他不仅仅就是学会了英文，我觉得他学会了一种包容的心态，就是所有的不同的武术，不管是以前的还是现代的哪个国家的，只要是好的，你都可以为己所用，而不要仅仅局限于自己懂的那些东西啊。
叶欣会不会觉得，其实他们出席各种场合说都是打武的东西，但在里面居然没有分到打戏给你，还是有点可惜。
那肯定一定会有这样的想法。我觉得本身这就是太极的一个主要打戏，然后女生部分没有，就有一点可惜而已。
你那时候知道，就是比如说要去试镜什么的，你会以为自己其实需要去拍一个打戏，自己要去当个打女真的一种想法吗？
没有，我们是先面试，然后试一段戏，然后导演看完以后再见面。没有想过能不能上之类的，就是觉得尽力而为，表现出自己最好的一面就可以了。对，
这也是要问一下导演，是因为陈虎是肯定唯一的男主角，但是选2个女主角的时候，其实他当时对每个人的那种考量，就是哪些要素是这些女孩子必须要具备的，才能去挑选她们。
So we figured that you developed the story with Taiger. So Taiger must be the. I mean, it's expected that Taiger would be the leading actor. But when it comes to the 2 female characters, what was the essence that you think the actors need to have to fulfill these characters?
Yeah, we have a detective from Hong Kong who's trying to stop the underground fighting that Chen, who's involved in, and by that, try and save the next fighter, because it's not just underground fighting; it's about something else. And she had lost a previous person into this fight club, and she thinks he's dead. So she feels a responsibility. She wanted to save that other guy, but now she doesn't know who the next guy is. So she's got this mission. So for that role, I wanted an actress that had a strength, an intelligence, and a vulnerability. And when I met Karen Mock, she had that all. You know, she's such a wonderful actress, and she had that strength. She had the intelligence to me, and just, you know, it just came off of her, and this vulnerability.
这个就谈一谈片中的2个这个女性角色哈，其中一个呢是一个香港的一个女警察，那这个她之前呢就是这个地下拳赛，就等于 Taiger 后来参加这个地下拳赛呢，她这个女警察当时就已经发现这里边是另有阴谋，并且当时已经这个上一个拳手已经死了嘛，那个所以她这个角色所承担的其实是一个破案功能。那么他需要导演需要这个角色呢，是他要非常强壮，就是非常坚强非常坚强，然后很有头脑，但同时又有他的这个脆弱的地方。那他第一次见到这个莫文蔚的时候，就感觉到正好莫文蔚带给他的感觉正好这3个方面都很全面。
And for Qing Sha, you know, I was hoping, when we would speak about her, to have someone who had a strength. A kind of Beijing girl who had an independence to her and had a wit, not quite the sharp tongue. What was the expression for the sharp tongue Beijing girl like that?
Beijing girl, sharp tongue.
Wasn't there a word for that? Like okay.
能说会道吗？
Yeah, but we wanted an actress to have like a, you know,
Crispy?
Huh?
Crispy?
Yeah. Yeah, just anyway, so someone who had a strength and a modern kind of look, you know, someone who was working in this office but who was coming up the ranks, had a good sense of humor and just a sharpness to them, like a smart kind of modern girl.
然后对于青纱这个角色，就是叶青饰演这个角色呢，因为她这个角色写的就是北京的一个年轻女孩，然后是这个 Taiger 的朋友嘛，然后他就需要这个角色要这个演员要能够特别的这个，一个是很也是当然就是很聪明，然后呢很独立，就是他这个是北京女孩在给导演的感觉，他认为，然后还有一个就是说非常干脆，也很活泼啊。
And when I met Liu Qing, I was hoping to have like a complementary energy in that sense that, that Qing Xia kind of vibrated a little quicker than Tiger's character, so that there was this kind of movement around it,
对，而且当他第一次碰到叶青的时候，他就觉得叶青正好就是带给这个导演的那个感觉，正好就是这个角色所这个要求的，并且呢，就是当他跟陈虎一块儿去配戏的时候呢，这个叶青感觉要比陈虎饰演的这个角色要快一个半拍，正好就特别合适，正好是要这个导演想要的他们两人之间那种化学。
And just with the experience that Liu Qing has in terms of her acting experience, her skill level, meeting her, I was excited about just going on, discovering the character as well, because she's so talented and totally a pro, really accomplished.
You haven't decided, have thought about this. Maybe you can act some action scene for the girls.
Yeah, there wasn't really any room in this story for an action scene for the girl. Yeah.
对，就刚才你的问题是但是这个没有想给这两个女性角色安排一些动作戏哈。这个这导演的回答是就对这次是挺遗憾的，因为这个在故事当中能承载的确实已经不能再承载更多的这个动作这个。
But I think all of the females in the film are very strong. I think that the females they're not just one thing. They're not just, it's not girly girl. They're not weak. They all have a strong sense of themselves. Did you feel that?
Yeah, it's a very strong impression for me.
Yeah, they're not like, I really feel like, even though there's no fighting for them, but I felt like they all of the women, his mother, Qing Xia, the police officer, the female announcer, it was important to us to have them to be, you feel like they're real people and they're,
not someone maybe standing behind a man.
Yeah, it was just they're in the right spot for the story in that sense,
但虽然没有这个给两位女演员设计打斗的戏，但是他们的角色都非常坚强，而且这个给这个片子带来了这个一个。就是从结构上嘛，给片子当中带来一个很强烈的支持。
其实陈虎，你在什么时候就是知道，这个片其实最后会变成一个你们就是算是两兄弟合作的一个这样片子，而且其实因为你是唯一的男主角，其实现在片子在这边上之后，会不会觉得自己好像对票房这边也有一些压力在？
压力肯定是有的。但是我自己个人来讲，我已经非常的满足了。在这个过程当中，我就是收获了一个这么好的兄弟，我想可能很多人都愿意做他的兄弟，所以我觉得我已经非常的幸运了从一开始的时候做这个电影的时候，没有他刚开始其实没有这么刚开始他只是我们希望他能客串的，就在这个过程当中，他可能对这个项目对这个剧本越来越喜欢，然后他自己就变成了反派，最后他觉得这个故事必须他自己亲自来讲，所以他决定了做导演。所以从一开始我还就没有说到今天这么。
他当导演会不会让你觉得更放松一点？
当然会，因为他肯定比其他的导演对我了解的多，因为我们毕竟在一起的时间特别长了，已经。
据说接下来还有一部叫《功夫侠》的是吗？
那是以前拍的，那是09年拍的电影。
但那个片子其实，在这个片子之后，你们其实现在还会再接下来想这个问题是要给导演，你们现在接下来会再筹备一些可能类似功夫这方面的合作，或者说还想尝试别的一些类型的东西吗
？Are you preparing any other project with the Taiger at this moment?
Yeah, we're trying to figure. I have this one story that we're trying to figure out.
Yep.
Kind of. Well, anyway, yeah. Yes.
对，事实上是，就因为他就正在跟泰戈尔商量一个故事梗概，是下一步他们会在一起合
Action
作的
movie
片。
again?
Kind of romance, action. Romance, action, drama, little comedy.
Comedy.
And we have to find your Chi in action
Yeah, the
movie.
sequel with the relationship.
Yeah, we gotta find. She wants to fight. We have to get her somebody to fight. Yeah.
对，就是这个，对，现在还是一个初步的设计，但是可能会是一个这个爱情动作喜剧，但那个他们也在想说这样给叶青加上一些这个打斗镜头。
那希望叶青能在下一部片子里面能如愿以偿的做一下打女。
是的。
因为时间关系，我们今天没办法跟大家聊得更多，但是因为确实这是非常难得的机会，可以把应该对中国影迷来说非常熟悉也喜爱的一位明星请到我们这里，然后还有一位新鲜出炉的功夫明星，然后还有他在片中非常得力的位助手好友。希望下一次能看到你们再次合作，而且这次女生能得到打戏，然后男生可以在打斗这方面可以给我们的一些更多的新鲜的体验，然后也希望中国喜欢基努里维斯的影迷能经常在这里看到他。Thank you attending our interview here, and we'd love to see you again
Thank
someday.
you very much.
Hope you soon.
Thanks.
好，谢谢大家。
谢谢。
谢谢。